welcome to the Highly Visible Podcast. My name is Cullen, and I will be your bringer of news this evening, and I am joined with by Caden and Dan. Caden, Dan.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't dab.
Gotta
Don't dab. It's not 2016.
Top notch.
And today we have some news that we have to share, good and bad. Should we start with good things or bad things? Are we just dropping things?
Yeah. Yep.
Be quiet, Dan.
We start with the bad news first.
Yeah, I feel like there's no other way to really start it. So, Thomas is no longer on the podcast. Just creative differences. You know, shit happens when you're doing things together, especially with a bigger amount of people. It's not just one or two. So he's going to be doing his own solo stuff. You can get him on YouTube and Twitch. He's the Dopey Emperor. He does a lot of gaming stuff. Yeah, and we want to thank him for all the help because we really couldn't have got started without him. But we felt like it was best for both sides.
Yeah. I don't want to laugh or smile during this. But
Like, I have to be so serious. This is
I don't want to be like
big adult time.
I don't want to be like. Yeah. Yeah,
We'll
it does
all
suck.
insert. It does. Dan's just. He's not going to say anything.
It does suck.
Thank you for that input, Daniel. But yeah, Tom, if you're listening, thank you very much, and we are sorry. Anyway, so this is probably going to be a little shorter episode just because it's 4th of July, and we kind of had to learn how to do things on our own, so we're just going to do a quick little episode, going to talk about some stuff we have that planned for the future, and probably our plans for next weekend. So, since Dan has his picture fully painted, Dan, would you like to paint your picture fully?
I'll get the brushes out. Here we go. So I don't know how much we should divulge, but I'll say that going forward,
Just divulge it all. Yours should be out soonest, I would imagine. Still probably be a month or two because we got to get a decent amount in the bank. But the people that are listening, just let them know it's not like it's fucking, a million people.
That's right. No, it is. It is. We have massive crowds attending our premieres, our releases. Be doing another show that we are considering calling, I Think Therefore I Pod. It'll be more of a conversation show, a lot closer to the character development segments that we've done, the episodes that we've done. It won't be an exact format to that. It won't be just question and answer. It'll be a lot of, be it societal or cultural questions or ideas that have come up, and juggling them around with our half-baked, uneducated opinions and ideas. And we'll throw in a little bit of fucking poorly read philosophy in there and see what comes out the other side.
So that one will be, that's Dan's thing. So it will be Dan and maybe all three of us, or maybe just Dan and one of me or Caden. Correct?
Yes.
Or will it be just Dan sometimes?
There will be the occasional me staring and talking into the void. And I know that everybody's just gripping on, waiting for those episodes where it's just me in my own echo chamber. But unfortunately, it will have to be tainted from time to time, probably more frequently than not with guests or other opinions, if that makes sense.
Tainted. What
Tainted,
a
yes.
douche. God. Shit,
I
had
do
another
believe that
question.
will be a weekly thing.
I would hope
once it
so.
starts,
At least
yeah.
once, if not bi-weekly.
Just like it's
Not bisexual. I was going to ask a question. Or no, I had a thought. You said, I might do a solo podcast. I feel like once you, like the first time you sit down to record with just your notebook in front of you of what you want to talk about, you're going to realize how truly bad we are at this.
No, for sure. And don't get me wrong, it's not me thinking that I can just like take off on my. It wasn't like a. I mean, you're going to be doing most of the background work anyway because me and Caden's I don't even know what
Slave.
you call it. Slave.
No, not slave.
You're our slave.
Servant.
Helper.
Awesome.
Mr. Slaves. But it's gonna be a lot of trial and error. There's definitely gonna be some demos taken on my part and deleted and never seen the light of day. I don't know. Once we get 6 million subscribers and a fat ass Patreon going, might have to embarrass myself for some money. Some people have OnlyFans. I have embarrassment, but it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like you'll either. It's like that'll be like a sink or swim moment. Like I'm either gonna get way better at all of my podcasting, or I'm going to drown.
Right.
And realize that I'm not cut out for this.
Right.
After my 17th practice episode in a row, where I'm trying to talk about the meaning of life.
Yeah. No. Well, that's the thing too, and just to sidebar on that is it's not every episode is gonna be some just deep plunge into some ridiculously vague and open-ended point. Like there's just gonna be, and that's another thing is the time of it. It's not gonna be an hour-long episode like these. It's gonna be relatively shorter in duration.
No, that's not true. Everyone is just going to be If God Is Real, and it's going to be you babbling about it for 40 minutes.
I read this book once in middle school, and it lines up perfectly with what we're talking about.
How long are your episodes, Dan?
We're thinking between 15 to 30 minutes. That's ballpark.
Did you have
Depends
something
on
to
the-
add, Caden? I feel like I stepped on your toes.
That's all good. I would say I can. I would commend anyone that could sit in front of a camera and just talk, and then go through and edit your own stuff and listen to yourself talk and be like, "This guy's a douchebag." Like,
Well,
I for one hate my own voice, so like hearing my own voice, it's like gross.
Absolutely, I get
I
that.
commend anybody that has the balls to sit in front of a camera and talk to nothing.
And
So-
then just to sit there and be like, "Oh man, is half of what I'm saying even right? Are my references right?
Hold on,
correct?
Dan.
What?
Dan, we
What?
all know you're going to fucking be listening back to your first Highly Dan episode, and you're going to be like, this guy's making a lot of sense.
Where can I find him? Where can I follow all of his
I
content?
like this guy.
Has he written any books yet? But yeah, shorter in duration.
Shorter's
more of
not
a-
very descript.
Well, I just said 15 to 30 minutes. That's the ballpark.
Oh, you
It
did?
depends on the heat of the conversation. It depends on the passion involved, the topic, obviously. If we're talking about, stick shift or automatic transmissions and the societal implications of that, then it's probably going to be a short conversation because I know next to nil. But
My vacuum is like trying to bring down my door right now, like fucking walls of Jericho. Like it's just like bam, 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 bam.
that's awesome. Can't hear it, though, so that's cool.
That was aggressive, sir. It needs to calm down. Okay.
But I know for
So-
a fact that I'm not the only one with the show coming up, so.
Yeah, Caden's gonna do something. Have you thought about that at all, Caden?
A little bit. Still not 100% sure what I might do though. Maybe like thought about doing maybe a game review or just, something like that. Play a game for like a day or so and, follow like a guideline of, shit like that. Like how it plays. Is it good or is it bad or whatnot? I'm not sure though. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
I don't know if this would actually be funny or not, but like doing it would probably have to be a YouTube video series. It's like 6-minute game reviews, and it's like you think it's like a 6-minute long video. No, it's just how long you played the game. Like you played the first 6 minutes, and now I will grade this game.
Just the first half of the opening mission. It's like, no, fuck this game. It's gone.
Fallout 4, you don't even create your character. It's
Yeah.
just stupid. Didn't even have a point.
0 forklifts.
0 forklifts. Yeah, just rate every game on based off how many forklifts are within it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah, Caden's is.
high vis hunting in the future. Not soon though.
Wouldn't wouldn't high vis hunting be counterproductive?
No.
You wear bright orange vests.
Yeah, when
I'm
you're
saying if you're highly visible, the deer's gonna know.
listen, bud. You gun hunt here in Ohio, you gotta wear a blaze orange.
I know something.
Even though when
great's
I was a
about to
kid,
come
I
out
was
of Caden.
like, this doesn't make sense. Like, I'm wearing camo and then I'm throwing this bright orange vest on top. Like, something's not right here. That's just
They'll
so you
never
don't blow your
find
buddy's face off, you know. So
The deer are out in the woods, like looking at you walking in, like this guy's a fucking idiot.
yeah.
They're like, go home and try again, pal. All right, maybe tomorrow.
For our listeners don't know yet, anytime Caden says, "Listen, bud, you're in for it," there's going to be some gold dropped upon us. I love it.
And then I guess I gotta go. So Dan and I, like, heckin', 2 months ago now, at least probably, we're talking about doing a YouTube video series that's now a podcast and a YouTube video series where we both go to the grocery store. Like, one of us goes to the grocery store each week, and we pick out the weirdest thing that we can find there to eat, and we both eat it and review it, and then we ask each other one goofy question, and that's the whole podcast. So we're going to be doing that, and it's called Highly Tasty. Probably 10 to 20 minutes each episode. It won't just be me and Dan anymore, though. It's going to be some rotation of the three of us. I won't always be involved.
So
I mean, I probably will,
invited?
but yeah, you're definitely in now.
This
That's
is
not
the
just a game.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
you're just not invited. You're not a part of it.
And Caden's first time he gets to pick is going to be Star Crunches, guaranteed. Take it to the bank.
No, you said
And I'll
weird
be like,
things.
these? Yeah, like I said, weird things. And I'll be like, these are incredibly mid.
Yeah.
Lingo.
No thoughts on my meat. Okay. I thought for sure I was getting something.
Today we're trying these chocolate covered broccoli bites, you know, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
And we're like, these suck. End of video.
No. The day you bring me chocolate covered broccoli bites is the day that I'm like, okay, well, I'm done. This
Not
idea
because
was
I'm
done.
like, I'd like to try those, but like, no, it's just like, those are weird. Let's try those.
No.
Yeah.
I actually was hoping that Dan was just gonna have to buy me Rice Krispies every other week, but it's fine. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Don't all talk at once.
I wasn't sure if Dan was frozen or he was just like lost in time. For
We're
a
back
second.
to the first couple episodes.
This is what you call a podcast, and on a podcast you usually talk.
Week.
Maybe.
Maybe that's not your strong suit. Yawning isn't talking.
Sleepy boy.
Okay, well, fine.
I'll absorb some air here. I played 18 holes today of golf, and then I swam, and I'm wore out, so that's why I'm yawning.
Sounds like an awesome day, actually.
It
Well,
was.
golf, but swimming is
I was say, Dan, have you ever golfed before?
when I was really little. But
So no.
yeah, no, not in like an adult capacity, but no.
90% of my time golfing is spent looking for the ball I just chunked. So
I think 90% of mine would be repetitively swinging at the tee, hoping that this one was it.
That is 100% what golfing is at first. It is like incredibly frustrating how often like you're like, okay, Cullen, all you have to do is keep your head down, and you literally cannot do it. You're just like your seventh swing in a row after telling yourself just keep your head down. You still keep looking up like right at the last second, and you miss the ball and you top the ball, and you're just like, oh, it went 1 foot.
especially if you play like baseball, like it's going from baseball to golf is like a very difficult thing, I would think. Like, because like swinging like this way, and this now you're swinging like down, you know?
Right.
So
At a
you,
completely different angle.
you want to like look up, you know.
Yeah, that's
I don't
the
know.
thing. You say keep your head down when you're golfing. Like baseball, you keep your eye on the ball and you just use hand-eye coordination to meet bat to ball. I mean, I don't know. I don't know shit about golf, but is it not similar? I mean, you're looking down at the tee. Are you?
I would say it's not similar, no, because the ball is on a tee, not moving and not coming at you very fast in different locations.
Yeah.
But also, my buddy Matt, when we were in high school, had never golfed before, but he played baseball his whole life, and he came over to my house one day and we were driving balls, and like he just picked up my driver and was like fucking swacking him as far as I was, and I was like, I've been playing for a couple years, like this is depressing, and he's like, oh, it's just kind of like baseball. Whoop. Like, okay, so I think the swing motion probably helps a little, but
Mhm.
yeah, I still feel like
Some people
in
are
essence
just-
they're different.
Some people are just gifted at golf. Some people just pick up a club and just hit them straight. You know, I hit like
Must be
maybe
nice.
1 out of every 15 balls I hit is straight. Like, and there's all different things with how you grip it, where your feet are, close to the ball, far from the ball, and I could swing the club 15 times and it feel the exact same way, and the ball goes in 15 different directions. So it's like, of course, I haven't like really golfed like hardcore in like years though. When I was like in my younger years, I went all the time with my grandpa. So I haven't done that in a long time though. But yeah,
I think Dan would be very good at golf just if he tried, just because it's like all technique. It's just like
Yeah.
be disciplined and do this the same way every time, and you'll be fine. But most people can't do it.
it's a very
It's like-
expensive hobby or game to get into as well.
I don't think
need
it has
another
to
one of
be.
those.
Well, it doesn't have to be, but if you're one to like
It turns
jump
into
in
that for
like
most
full
people.
bore and like get like good clubs and like really play like all the time,
Yeah.
then you want to get like good clubs. So you're not gonna get like some like your little Walmart, junior set, and take those out. If you go out,
Catch
You
me
wanna
on the
go out,
PGA
like-
tour.
exactly. If you want to go out like 3 times a week, you probably should get like a good set of clubs. And then the 3 days you're not at the golf course, you're fucking at the driving range practicing hitting balls. So
Yeah. I do not need another expensive hobby. I thought at one point in my life I'd be doing competition shooting.
Name one hobby you have currently that's expensive. Actually, name one hobby you have currently.
Shooting.
Okay, shooting one time in the last 2 years doesn't count.
That's fair. But it's because of the money I've invested over the past 5 that I stopped. But at the same time, like yeah, I'm going back into it. I'm diving in both feet. It fucking going from 2,000 rounds a month, going from hecking 2,000 rounds a month to 0. It's painful. And now I took my son out. It was a good time and broke the wall. Broke the seal. So
hell yeah.
have to do it with a little bit more refrain because I know I'm not going to be doing competition. So I just don't need to be working on that. That's what I was working towards. But
Is ammo
You just
coming down
know.
at all or no?
yeah, it's
Okay.
down. What I stopped, I went to buying scarce when it was over $20 a box for what used to be $8.
Yeah.
And now it's down to like $14 to $9, $9 to $14. So it's
Yeah.
back within reason now.
My 350 Legend I shoot when I go deer hunting. A box of I think I use 180 grain lead tip bullets. And the box was like almost $40 a box for 20 rounds.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy.
Dude, but
Which
that's
that's
the
like-
thing. Like,
If you're like shooting like 7mm or like 30-06, you might be paying that much for that, but like
right.
that's like $90 a box now. It's crazy.
Yep. That's the thing though. Like before it even got overpriced and all that, like I'm sitting there looking at take home from some of these competitions, like 20 to 40 grand, like for small time competitions. Like no names. You got dudes traveling the country like Mitch Lake and stuff like that. Bunch of guys traveling the country doing these like 6-figure gigs. Like I can make what I make in a year in a competition if I spend a quarter of that training. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
That's crazy.
But
And it's like
Yeah.
40 grand. I can buy all the ammo.
I just bought my next 6 months of ammo.
With $40,000.
Dude, let me loose. I used to
No.
live at the range. You know
No, you
that.
didn't. That's
Or
not true.
well, you kind of came in on the back end.
You're
that's
being
true.
facetious.
Go.
Facetious.
Get 2 Mountain Dews, a large Tubby's pizza, and just go to the range all day.
That is the most redneck nonsense I have ever heard in my life.
Sweating like a pig, dude. Going nuts. I also had water.
Tubby's is also like the greasiest pizza
Mhm.
known to man. Like,
I was a
you had
heathen.
to have been sweating pizza scent out of your pores, and it had
Oh,
to
yeah.
have been disgusting.
I had wet ones in my range bag. I had it all set up. I had a cooler in my car. I was good to go.
No, you were
Trunk
no,
full of ammo.
mm-mm. Guys were walking out there
That's
8
awesome.
hours after you finished the pizza, being like, "Is that pepperoni?" You're just like wiping sweat off your face, like, "Oh no, no, no."
Just
Gross.
orange grease just running down.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point too. That's actually when I was my heaviest too. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
280 pounds, 290 pounds, running around out there looking like a dingus.
God, I would have paid so much money for that. That's a YouTube series right there. That was content gold, and you let it go.
I could get that big again.
Hashtag bring back Fat Dan.
There are start seeing that shit on Twitter.
We all want the content.
Even if one person were to tweet that, I'd probably cry. I'd probably laugh my ass off. I was like, I'm like, oh shit, someone did.
That'd be amazing.
Oh God.
I seen a short on YouTube, Dan. I was gonna send you, but I forgot. It was these guys, these I don't know if they're Army or Marines. They were out in some cold weather climate.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was walking around with this container and like a little spoon. And he's like, "All right, close your bolt." And he closed his bolt. He's like, "I'll give your gun some medicine." Poured like grease on the bolt. He's like, "Gotta give them their cough syrup."
Feeding the gun CLP. I like it.
Yeah, it was funny.
That is awesome. What
Well-
judging eyes?
What are your plans for the 4th of July? Because I would have preferred to have done a 4th of July episode, but just it's the timing of everything. We'll probably have to hold that off till next year. So, what are your plans for this 4th of July? You two.
Let me go first, or
Go ahead, bub.
I am going out to my fiance's parents' house. Her dad, spends buku bucks on fireworks every year, so legally, and we let off fireworks legally. But they spend crazy money on fireworks. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane how much fireworks are. Just for
Yeah.
10 seconds, they're like, oh, there went $300.
Yep.
But that probably drink and eat and hang out, and probably a bunch of people over there, so should be fun. That's all
Good
I
time.
got.
Boo.
What do you want from me?
Boo.
Ooh, we might share
I don't
place
know.
too. I'm not sure.
I want you to say that you're renting a jet ski and a pair of pit vipers, and you're going to go terrorize some children at Lake Erie. That's what I want to hear.
Did you say I'm gonna go rent some pet vipers?
Yes. You're not fully about the life yet. You're
So
still, still dipping the toes in the water. You don't know.
So I'm a part-time douchebag then.
Yes, only part time. You're vipe curious. Okay, Dan, what are you doing this weekend?
Relatively similar. I'm old.
You're
with
vibe
kids.
curious too?
Yes. Yeah.
could see it.
But
I can
not
see you
the
being a big
glasses. I
pit
just want
vipers
to know
guy.
what it's like to get bitten by something. But yeah, we're just gonna go out to I'm gonna go out to the in-laws, and they got land and all that. We're gonna go hang out. They're gonna cook, and hopefully talk to the wife about taking Dingo One's rifle out and having him shoot with his papaw for the first time. So that'd be cool. But other than that, probably some fishing at their pond. And it's Ohio, so 90% of that's going to get canceled when it just inevitably starts raining. But Aside from
I
that.
hope not.
Yeah, that would suck, but I mean, it's Ohio.
It's
Are
true.
you ready for the most exciting 4th of July plans that you will ever hear?
Are they having a discount sale on Funkos?
Don't say things you don't mean, Dan.
Does this involve
Don't,
you
don't you say
opening?
these things.
Does this involve you opening your front door and leaving your house?
It does.
Can't be done.
If it is, it's gonna be a good day then.
It is.
It's rare.
It's not rare. I went to Menards today. I put up a shelf. I'm a man. Anyway, so
Just
next
need
weekend,
clapping.
I'm going to go.
Don't.
Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind.
That
I
was
had
not
that
like-
literally queued up,
that-
too.
That was not like the Discord where it's like some kind of golf clapping for a second. That kind of seemed like it was aggressive and seemed like it was just going to go until you cut it off.
Oh, I did cut it off.
That is awesome.
You want me to keep going? Thank you. You're too kind. I can't accept this award.
You just got that one asshole in the back.
Yeah, it's you probably.
Yeah, I clapped last, man.
I go swimming on Saturday, and then on Sunday I gonna eat some food with my girlfriend's family, and then on the actual 4th of July I'm going to see the Guardians and the Braves, and I'm super excited for that.
When is the 4th? Is it a Monday or Tuesday?
It's Tuesday, which is really not great. Really would have liked it to have been a Monday, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Going back to work for one day is not terrible. Then day off, then 3.
Oh, do we go back to
Not the
one
end of the
day?
world. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, we
It'd
only
be awesome
have
if
that
they
day.
gave us Monday and Tuesday. That would be awesome.
They couldn't possibly do that.
No, they couldn't. That would be too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
You,
it.
what does Cullen... I can't picture it, and I don't know if I want to, and I don't know if I want to curse our listeners with it, but Cullen swimming. Is there a shirt?
No.
Good man.
Bro, your
Don't
face
be-
was amazing. Your face was amazing. You're like, oh, I hate this motherfucker.
Don't be one of those yo-yos that
No.
swim with the shirt on.
And then it's skin
No, I don't
tight from
care.
the water, so it kind of defeats the purpose anyway.
I like to be mysterious.
Mysterious. There's nothing mysterious about the moobs once they're like skin painted on.
I like them to leave them wondering what's underneath.
That's not good.
Gotta
That
leave
very
one more.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
The soundboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more. Okay. Anyone got anything else they want to talk about before we get out of here?
I look forward to this going forward.
Yes, I do too.
I don't.
Though it's changing, it's not always a bad thing.
They drug me here, kicking and screaming.
Oh, that's fine. Again, you're what did you call it? You changed the word, not slave. Helper. You're our helper.
I am. Okay. All right. Well, listeners, it's been real, and we'll see you next Thursday with an actual episode.
Yes. Please like,
sir.
share, subscribe, anything. Tell a friend, and have him tell a friend, and then have his friends tell other friends, and everything. Tell everybody. Yeah.
We are going to be doing a giveaway after 100 reviews. We just got to figure that out a little more. We're going to be announcing it soon. So
Yeah.
if you want a high-vis t-shirt, you better
Or a
like,
sticker.
like, subscribe, review it on anything that that reviews exist on that I can see.
If you find a sticker that says high vis anything out in the wild and you try to peel it off, you're the worst. You're a terrible
True.
person. Allow the word to be spread. Allow the masses to become informed. Leave that sticker up.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Goodbye, listeners. We love you so much.
See you guys.
Goodbye.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
Somebody's got to take that shit from you.
No.
Bye.